Like I was saying before, that's a parody of what the elves want to do. They want to drive the humans into the ocean. Don't know how the sword parried a block that was, you know, to his back, but there you go. Well, I'm sure dwarves do end up with a fair bit of dust in their mouths, you know, being in a mine. But, not quite what he wants, I'm sure. Nice. Yeah, he got a shot in, I got a shot in. Switch to 5. And go. Hard. Oh, I'm out? Much less shots than I figured I would. Fantastic. So Dimitri's killing ordinary elves, pretending that they're... He's killing ordinary elves, pretending they're Scoia'tael, and collecting money. He knew about the actual Scoia'tael agent. He didn't actually do anything about her. Wonder why. Like, well, we've already dealt with her, but I'm guessing from the way they talked about... I'm assuming he might know, yes, that we dealt with her. Whatever. But, ooh, he's allowed to safe passage. Nah, but, So yeah, he was killing ordinary people, innocent people, pretending they're Scoia'tael to collect bounties. He also was disposing of alleged spies. Yeah, I think we've killed a good... Well, if we were to kill anyone, I think we ended up killing a good one. To all unit commanders and officers, the man bearing this document, the man named Dimitri, is acting under orders from Commandant Bernard Loretto. He should not be hindered anyway. In the event of his violation to Marian law, punishments should not be exacted, though the deed should be reported immediately to Commandant. By order of Bernard Loretto, Commandant of Flotsam and its garrison, Louismers. Just get rid of this. What, still? Fine. The blue stripes jacket is taking up quite a bit. Wait, do I have a second cutlass? Yeah, I had a second cutlass. Okay. Which is worth more? The longsword. Okay. Wish I had somewhere to store my items. Report for Thaler. It was actually a spy. They had actually gotten that right. I've no idea who's the worst liar, Loretto or his kin Merce, brought here to the office of Castellan after the scandal in Vizima. Not one thing in the reports is true. Dimitri is alive. The elves are well off. Jorvin has not left, and has even made a deal with some witcher. Furthermore, it seems Loretto has brought some remnants of the Salamandra here to traffic in fist tech for him, as if the money he gets from fraud is not enough. The question of why the commander isn't afraid of the capital's rat begs the answer, even excluding the fact that Loretto uses the chaos caused by Photos' death to his advantage. He's plotting high treason. No idea what his goal is, no intention of finding out. Send a real spy here. It doesn't suit my nerves. S.I. Earwig. I hope that's actually relevant to us. That little bit of data. You know? To be honest, we'll probably end up taking this guy down anyway, but I'm hoping that actually plays into things, because too many times in games you find a lore document that's actually significant and important, and the characters act as if they've never seen it before. Like, say if they found out a bit of information in it, and they find it out later, it's as if they found it out for the very first time. Like let's say if we found out that there's salamander remnants here later on. Hold on. Yeah, say if we find out there's salamander remnants here later on. We, Geralt, even despite reading it in that document, will pretend as if that's the first he's ever heard of it. And it's so annoying. So I really hope the game doesn't do that. I really hope it doesn't. I keep seeing that as a porta potty. Or, you know, like one of those wooden outhouses. That's it. Hmm? So? Ooh, you're still pretty hurt.
Give vodka, dwarf.
You drink too much. Your eyesight's shit.
Why back?
Akem, I've got your mate's head.
I found your wife's head.
My woman, I not forget. I give reward, but drink well, till you give me Killman's head.
I got a diagram for Hunter's armor. Now here's something I might end up wearing. Here's something I will end up wearing. Reduction. And I can make it. Yes! Okay. 3 reduction from magic. 30 reduction resistance to incineration, bleeding, and poisoning. And I have 10 armor. That is superior to what I have. When we get to someone who can make armor, I will get it.
Give vodka, dwarf.
You drink too.
Why back?
You're drunk.
Vodka good?
Brain pain.
They kill.
Who killed her?
Don't know. Me sit on bridge. Guts to bridge.
Okay, he's just saying that again.
I punished your wife's murderers.
Mine?
You'll find what's left of them at the cemetery.
I find.
Will you fix the bridge?
Trolls true.
Make sure your hands are steady when you do it.
No drink more. Head in peace.
Ah, that's good. Somehow I question if he's over it that quickly, but well, I'm sure he's got some degree of closure from it. So, I'd hope he's doing better. And we did take down a pretty bad guy, even beyond what he did to the troll's wife. You know, he's just killing average people, pretending they're Scoia'tael for money. I do wonder why he didn't make a move against the actual Scoia'tael agent. Was she too dangerous for him to take on? Or was there something further to that?
Today I'll tell ye how Lobendon came to be. A long time ago our
let's listen.
forefathers came to this shore. The king granted them land on the condition they clear the forest. Back then, like now, the wilderness was a dark, dreadful place. But our forefathers wanted to settle here badly. They spent their nights on their riverboat. From the deck they could hear the old man and the howling of werewolves. During the day, they tried to clear the forest with fire and axe. The trees, however, were too large and too tough for Adernian steel. The forest responded to fire by sending ever deadlier nightmares from its depths. A priestess came here with settlers, a wise woman, who finally said that this land belonged to no man and would never submit to man. The priestess led the men deep into the forest and showed them the altar of the old god Heya. All understood this land would never belong to them, and they could only settle its edge at best. Our forefathers bowed before Heya and offered him sacrifice. He protected them from the forest and gave them the river rich in fish. They posted poles in the forest to forever mark the boundary between the human and that which be not. That is how it was, is, or yet.
Huh. I could buy it. I'm not sure how much the gods actually play a role in the Witcher universe, so I could buy the first half, but when they start bringing the god into it, I'm not sure. I don't know how much of an impact the gods have. Certainly there's magic in this setting, but one does not beget the other. So, you know. That could be true, but that could not be true. It could just be superstition.
Everybody here?
Sorry for interrupting.
200 orens.
You'll get 100.
I'm going to go with this one. I prefer not being the... I like to persuade people, not be aggressive.
Listen, I made deals with you and the troll. He kept his word. You're trying not to.
I haven't the coin.
Sure you don't want to look a little harder?
What if I don't find any?
Then I'll look myself.
This is robbery. Here, I hope you choke on it. Today I'll tell you how Robin gets.
No, pleasure to doing business with you. I died so many times. I deserve that damn money. Okay. Got a bit more XP. Okay, let's see. I'm ready now to fight the crane. I need to just turn this in. Okay. Oh, it's just this building. Alright. I'll wait till morning. Meditation. Alchemy. Let's make a few things first. First and foremost, let's see. I can make a singular grape. Well, actually, can I make anything else? I could insert something else in instead. And could I insert something else instead of that? Yeah, this will do. And we'll make the 7. Toniao, what do I need? Christ, I need a few things. We'll make 2. And we'll meditate. Till noon. And in we go. Alright. Is he in there? No. So I have to go upstairs. Ooh, what's this? Huh. Alright. Some like biological thing. Ooh. Lots of note. Wait, wasn't he mentioned in the other thing? I don't know why his health bar just turned up. Yeah, this guy is apparently... you know, he's he's apparently in on Loretto's lies. Hi. Trying to talk to you.
Any idea why Laredo put a price on the troll's head?
Commandant Laredo has Flotsam's welfare in mind.
But the troll tends to the bridge, keeps it in repair.
Not likely. To start with, that's a dangerous beast. In addition, he pays no taxes on the tolls he collects.
Yes, and do they actually even consider that their territory? You know, that far out into the forest?
I've brought some Necker remains as proof of...
I know what they prove, Witcher. The reward is yours.
What do you do?
I'm the Royal Castellan. I look after Flotsam's provisions, fortifications, and so forth.
So if I exterminate a monster, I need to see you about the reward?
Indeed. You could start by filling in Form H12 and taking it to...
I don't need to. I've got immunity.
Ah. Well, you'll find the notice board out in front of the inn. And good hunting to you.
So long.
Wait, Geralt has immunity? In what sense? And who are you?
Greetings, Sonny.
No. Doubt there anyone important? Okay, I didn't even notice these stalls when I was ran over there last night. So how I'm a bit away from another level up. I'm on 800 coins now. With 8 grape shot. Let's go get this armor made. These guys no longer have blue dots. Maybe I can't get... I was thinking maybe I could have come up and said, I changed my mind, I'll get it done. I just don't trust it.
So how can we help you, eh?
Okay. Hunter's armor. Yes. Fantastic. And we'll make a crane trap. Can only make the one, but that's fine. I'm curious, how many upgrade slots does this new armor have? It is 3. Fantastic. And this is just me, or does it share models with the Raven's armor? So it shares icons. Okay, that's what that looks like. Bandit hideout key. Key opens door to bandit hideout. We'll have to go find that then. I noticed that earlier, but forgot to comment on it. Okay, this new armor is kind of like a reskin of the Raven's armor. So, yeah. So, let us see the armor enhancements. I'm thinking this enhancement will be a good one. Extra health, 1 extra armor, and resistance to bleeding. Sounds good. Fiber enhancer, 1 armor and resistance to bleeding. Insectoid oil. That actually might be handy when I'm going up against the other one. Okay. Actually, what does this armor look like now? 12 armor, 10 vitality, 3 resistance to reduction, 3 reduction of damage from magic, 30 resistance to incineration and poisoning, and 32 to bleeding. So it's doing a lot better now. Okay, let us see. Okay, let me see, what time is it? Oh, it's gone 6. Never mind then. I was going to say, let's go try and kill a queen. But it's too early for me, or too late, depending on how you look at it. I can't justify staying up any longer. I have to be up at 12. I've stayed up way too long. So I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, folks, and I sincerely do hope you join me for the next set. I do apologize for going so slow at this, but like I was saying, I need to feel this game out. I need to work stuff, I've never played this before. I'm in completely blind territory, and I'm a very obsessive person. I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I get the best ending. Even when just doing with side quests, I get really obsessive. So, this game doesn't actually look half bad. Just the pop annoys me. But, yeah, basically, what am I trying to say? Yeah, this is the first time I played it, so I'm just trying to figure out, I'm just kind of figuring the game out as I go, and I have to unlearn some stuff I did in the first game, and stuff like that. So, I'll get better at it, and I'll get more into the swing of this game, like when it comes to combat style and whatnot. But it'll take me a bit, and maybe then I'll be able to speed up a bit. But regardless, I sincerely, I think I made sense there. Basically, I'm completely blind here. Unlike the first game, where I knew what I was doing, I knew what I had to do to complete each quest. I'm only seeing this as you've seen it, so I'm much more blind in my playthrough here. So I have to figure out how do I fight an enemy. I have to figure out how the game's mechanics work on the fly. So I'm having a bit more difficulty with this game than first. Plus, I've done learn stuff from the first game to be more to work with the second game's new systems. Because in the first game, you couldn't manually parry. In the second game, you can only manually parry. In the first game, parrying was a chance you could do. You could drink a potion to increase it, but that potion kind of wrecked the game. Not as in it was overpowered, but as in there's these weird effects going on, and it just annoyed me. But yeah, parrying was automatic there. Here, you have to manually parry. So it's, the game is, it has its own way of doing things, so I have to unlearn the Witcher 1 way of doing it for Witcher 2. And then on top of that, I'm going into all this blind. I don't know how different things work, and I'm not used to having to rely on bombs, traps, and throwing implements. So I have to broaden my horizons as well. So there's a few factors. That's why I'm going slow and whatnot. So yeah, basically what I'm saying is I'm getting used to some new mechanics and whatnot. Give me a bit. I should be better at it. And I should be such a slow coach at it. Anyway, I'm going to stop jibber jabbering. I'm kind of, when I get worried and nervous about whether I'm not making sense, I start reiterating the same point multiple times, winding myself up all the further and probably annoying anyone who's listening to me. I'm a worrywart, so that's why. Well, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this session, folks, and I sincerely do hope you've enjoyed the future ones to come. Like I've been saying all along, I'm in it here for the long haul. So, I hope you are too. It'd be nice for someone to keep me company. So, till then folks, do hope you've enjoyed this, and adios.